Hi, I'm Jana Lee, and I'm with NutriStart, product specialist here in Victoria, BC.
And I'm Ken Peters. I do research and development and blogs and newsletters for NutriStart.
So today we're going to talk about liposomals, which are really quite the going thing these days, isn't it? Very powerful, very assimilable in the body. And so we have three of them. We have the liquid vitamin C, liposomal, the glutathione, master antioxidant, and the curcumin resveratrol. They're all very powerful antioxidants. So Ken, which one would you like to start with?
Well, I'll start with the general subject. The liposomal technology was developed for drugs that were hard to deliver, that were easily broken up by stomach acid or had a short half-life in the blood. So certain nutrients also have those attributes, and particularly resveratrol and curcumin are very difficult to digest and difficult to retain. Glutathione is extremely difficult to digest, and most glutathione products are essentially useless if they're not a liposomal. Vitamin C generally absorbs fine. The difference is that it exists outside of a cell. It scavenges free radicals outside cells, as do most antioxidants, where the liposomal can take it into the cell and it can protect DNA from damage internally. So it just makes vitamin C far more therapeutic. What we have with a liposomal is essentially a bubble of lecithin, or phosphatidylcholine, with the hard-to-deliver nutrient molecule in the middle. It's a very expensive process, and there's very few labs that can do this correctly, and there's a lot of mismarketed products that claim to be liposomal, but in fact are just fat mixed with the nutrient, not actually inserted into the bubble. So once that's protected by the lecithin, it goes through the stomach acid safely undamaged. And then because our cells are made of the same phospholipid substance, it easily penetrates the cell wall, carrying the nutrients right into the cells. So there's no more efficient delivery system for nutrients than the liposomal approach, and certainly no more therapeutic form than the liposomals.
What I love that really boosts the power of this to me is how powerful the phosphatidylcholine is, because it's feeding the brain tremendously, preventing short-term memory.
That's true. It has its own value right there. Each serving has 400 milligrams.
Exactly.
And aside from short-term memory, it helps break up fatty deposits off the liver and out of the arteries. Phosphatidylcholine is essentially a supercharged lecithin, so they function much the same.
So per serving, there's so a teaspoon is 1,000 milligrams.
It's 400 milligrams of phosphatidylcholine.
And 1,000 milligrams of the C, right?
In that case, the C, yes.
Yeah. So what's wonderful about that is it's known, the liposomal is known to last up to almost 8 hours working in the body, whereas the water soluble is just around 2 hours, right?
Yeah, you get a little longer with a buffered C, but not as long as the liposomal will give you. Also for treating ailments, there's nothing like it with frequent doses. If you're the kind of person who wants to take vitamin C once a day, then you're going to get a lot of mileage out of using that once a day. But when people fight colds and flus and they want to knock it out fast, they'll do the vitamin C 3-4 times a day. And I've felt it myself. Your symptoms abate almost within the same day. It's amazing how different it is from regular vitamin C.
Yes.
And glutathione, well, for any life-threatening ailment, any severe inflammatory condition, and as an anti-aging substance, nothing can beat glutathione for detoxification. What it does is conjugate heavy metals, radiation, and pesticides and chemical pollutants, turns them to a water-soluble form so the body can excrete it.
Yeah, and what's wonderful is it's the one that really can get right into that cell, right into the cellular membrane and allow it to clean out.
In fact, it's implied it can cross the blood-brain barrier and do the same there too.
Right.
Yeah.
So really, big time detoxifying the body at the cellular level.
Exactly. And then resveratrol is an anti-aging substance, a powerful antioxidant, powerful anti-inflammatory, as is turmeric extract, which the curcumin is. And again, both very difficult to digest and have a short half-life in the body, but in this form, get right into the cells. Resveratrol helps prevent telomere fraying, so it's a longevity substance.
Excellent. And of course, the curcumin is known to be quite anti-protective of cancer.
Yeah, I mean, diabetes, Alzheimer's,
Huge.
cancer, heart disease, inflammation, it's almost nothing that turmeric doesn't work on.
Yeah, and again, very difficult for resveratrol and curcumin to get right into the cellular structure to be absorbed. So
Yeah.
liposomal really allows to carry that right into the cellular structure.
Yeah, I see a lot of people they'll take turmeric powder and put it in their smoothie, and they don't realize that turmeric's fat soluble.
Right.
So unless you render it into fat, it doesn't work in food form.
Yeah.
That's why companies often use black pepper or special processing techniques to try and make it absorbable, and there's no better technique than liposomal.
And often people would say that it's quite nice tasting.
Yeah, it's not bad. The
It's
vitamin C is actually
very
really
palatable.
pleasant too. Glutathione's another subject.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Yeah.
A little bit more sulfur tasting. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if your
But
health's
wow.
at stake, it's
Does
worth
it ever do the job? We're having amazing results with our glutathione with some of our,
Yes.
just quite
Yeah,
miraculous
the
things
feedback's great.
happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
So some of the other things that glutathione is good for is poor methylators, fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue.
Yes.
It's allowing the body, because it's getting into the cells so that they can let go of that acidic, toxic, which causes the pain in the body, right?
And poor methylators simply don't generate their own glutathione. Healthy people generate their own from vitamin C and milk thistle and broccoli and things.
Yeah.
But a poor methylator can't do that. So it's critical that they have a good source of glutathione to maintain health.
Well, the liver is what produces the glutathione, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So people who are also alcoholics really could benefit from doing.
That's been clinically shown, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Very, very valuable for them. I know for me, I had some fibromyalgia in my arms from being a massage therapist for so many years, and pain just disappeared.
Yeah?
So it really worked for me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works for, it's the most powerful antioxidant internally generated that we have, and it's critical for health and longevity.
Yeah. Yeah. Excellent. Thanks, Ken. Thanks for joining us today, and please like, share, and subscribe, and follow us on Facebook. Bye for now.